Hey guys, how's it going? It's John here. Haven't posted a video in quite a while. Um, Really just gonna get down to the point and show you why I haven't posted. I've had a lot of different priorities lately. So we actually purchased land late last year and decided we were gonna build a house. So naturally, with what I like, we decided to do the Barndominium slash, shop house, whatever you want to call it. So do a quick rundown today of how the project's going. It's coming along. It's getting cold. We're here in early November. We just had snow last night. Not that it's gonna stick around. I mean, it's already gone, but it's getting cold. So we got a lot we got to do. Hopefully within the next month, we'll have a structure up. But I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can check it out. Okay, so what we're looking at here is a 70-foot long, 40-foot deep building. Now, given where we're at, we had to go down pretty deep with the walls. We poured them a bit taller anyway because we wanted the house to be plenty high up, so that way we get plenty of runoff with the water, so that way we can just grade it and it runs right away. So this is going to be the garage area, which you probably already figured. So we got two big doors. So the building will all be one height, so the walls will be 17 foot tall, just to the walls, and obviously up at that peak it'll be higher. But for the doors, we got I believe this is a 10 foot by 14, and then this is a 16 by 14, if I remember correctly. Expensive doors if you want them to be insulated, but it is what it is. You kind of got to have it if you want to have a nice warm or cold garage here in Ohio, depending on the season. So we got our drains. Actually, we just had our plumbing inspection for the underground section. And of all things to get dinged on, we're kind of in a strict county. We got hit on these. So we actually got to dig all this up and use a different schedule, even though we thought they didn't care. They actually do. So we got to redo this. But all that is good over there. And just so you know, when I said we live in a strict county, it really is quite strict. They've got a lot of if you go like a mile away from here, you're in a different county, and they have like hardly any rules. All they really care is that it's livable. I think the only thing they really do care about is like your septic in that county. Here they care about everything, which is good and bad. I guess it means that the house should be really stable when it's all said and done. Just a little bit more work to do that, to get to that point. And I'm the GC on this, and I've never GC'd anything, so it's quite a learning experience. So the house will have a porch as well. As you can see, that's partially full. It's that side over there still needs filled in. This isn't filled up to grade yet. Once we get that replaced and they come out and say you're good to go, then we'll have my concrete company come out, and my concrete guys will add an extra 3 inches to all of this, even more in some spots. So we actually have to get to where the stone is about 7 inches off the top of the wall, and then what we'll do is we'll have foam board put down, and then the concrete will be poured. And we are doing heated floors, which will be really nice. It's a little bit expensive, but in the grand scheme of things, I think it'll pay off pretty well. So we'll have that 2 inches of foam board and then 5 inches of concrete, and then obviously you have the heat, the PEX tubing, and all that stuff inside the concrete. So this right here is our main sewer line or septic line where everything feeds in and then goes to our tanks. We didn't really want to put the tanks right in front of the house, but the county didn't really give us much of a choice. We wanted to put them over there, but we had a huge fiasco with the septic design. Like the mound wasn't going to be right there, and then it ended up being right there. That being said, my excavator and installer did a really good job. So we at least have part of a yard. There's some grass on there, a lot of grass actually. So this is I want to say 150-foot mound based on the size of the household. It's kind of how they do it. More bedrooms you have, the bigger it has to be typically. Basically our septic system is in and mostly done. It's just not buried. The tanks, I mean, everything else is pretty much done for the septic. Got our stormwater drainage in. Got these just capped off for now and kind of tall. We'll cut them down later. So we've got one on this corner of the porch, that back on that corner of the porch, and then one on each corner for the, you know, the main ones that run all the way across the building, the gutters, I mean. Now, one thing that did hurt the pocketbook a little bit was the electrical part of this. All the way over there, that pole on the left, that's our pole. And we did the math, and that's about a 350-foot run. So if I remember right, with our electric service provider, if you're more than X amount of feet off the road, you can have them put a meter somewhere else, but you usually have to end up paying for it. So they put our meter right on the pole, which is kind of standard practice, I guess, anymore for our provider. What that means is we're responsible for getting from there to here in the house. And so what ended up happening was we had about a 375-foot run in total, just to make sure we had enough wire. So I got about 370 foot of 3-inch PVC conduit, because the wire size that you have to run on a 200 amp service at that distance is insane, and the price in copper is astronomical. And so aluminum was the option that we went with. But this is some big stuff, 400 MCM aluminum. And yeah, we got it just stubbed in, you know, we can cut that down later. Got our water line, 1.5-inch water line, bigger than is necessary. But if you ever have to replace it, you can just run a new one in a smaller size right through it. No big deal. And then for the conduit, you can see in the water line, they're in the same trench. They have to be more than 2 feet apart, or at least 2 feet apart. So my guy dug a trench with this 4-foot bucket. He dug 4 foot down because the water line has to be X amount of feet down anyway. And you can see that pile that just kind of goes all the way back down and disappears by the mound there, but you can kind of still see it, maybe, I can't tell in the camera. So I'll show you guys the layout of the house. I'll give you a picture here to look at. But this is where like the master bathroom will be. So you've got like sinks there, toilet, shower. Got a cutout in the wall. That way if you ever have to clean out this, you know, we got a straight shot here. Really the best way to do it. If you ever get it clogged up or anything, you gotta clear the line out. This way you don't have to make a mess in the house. You just pull this cap off on the outside and clean it out. Then here we've got a floor drain back in the utility closet area. And, you know, got some water lines and stuff. Because this is right here. This right here is where, you know, the panel's going to be, all the water stuff, furnace, all of that crap. That'll all be in here. The manifold will be in here too, where all the hoses run for the PEX, for the heated floors. So that'll be like a little half bath. That'll be the master bath, utility area. And then this right here will all be for upstairs stuff, if I remember correctly. There's a second floor bathroom, because this is a 2-story home. And I'll show you guys the floor layout here. And then this here is where the kitchen is. So yeah, and we're currently sitting on 2 acres here. I could have bought more, but I didn't really see a point, because this land around here, my family farms, and I bought this land off of my grandfather. And didn't really see a point in buying, you know, all the woods behind the house when I'm going to be allowed to use them anyway. So I can always buy them down the road, not really a big deal. But yeah, so we've got plenty of land around here to play on, which is going to be awesome. Plenty of woods to go back into. We own some of the woods, but not that far into them. But can definitely make for some good trails for dirt bikes and side-by-sides and whatever else we end up getting into. But yeah, it's been very exciting. It's been very stressful. It can definitely take a toll on you mentally, especially when this isn't something that you typically do. This isn't any, you know, this is way out of my my realm of knowledge, but I've been learning a lot, and it's been quite the experience. And yeah, so that's kind of how things are going right now. It's should be pretty awesome when it's all said and done, and we're very excited. We'd be a lot more excited if we had a building up, but hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll start putting the building up, and then we'll go from there. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. I just wanted to give you an update why I haven't been posting. I've obviously had more important things going on than cars right now. I mean, not that I haven't been working on stuff, but just not enough to really make videos out of. This has been the majority of my time lately. Lots of planning, lots of running around, making calls. You know, it's kind of always on the go, but it'll be worth it when it's done. Okay guys, so we're going to do a quick rundown of the house, what it should look like, and the layout. So this is what it should look like from the front of the house. You know, 2 big garage doors, lots of windows, wraparound porch. Moving on to the side, you know, more of the porch, lots of windows. We'll probably replace that middle window on the bottom with a glass door, just so there's another entry point / exit point. And it makes more sense if you're trying to get to the backyard or even just to the side yard. You don't have to go through the front and then around. And the back of the house is pretty regular looking, you know, just the back of a house. So we'll go inside now. You can see there's a 32 by 40 garage. It's not quite 32 by 40, and it's not quite that size all the way back because of the utilities, and the wall is staggered. They're in the middle by the pantry and laundry room. Then going inside, you have the laundry room. We're probably going to get rid of that door on the right side. Don't really like the idea of having 2 doors in that small of a room. We'll just make the one more of a walkway. Then you have the office space. Have a full master suite, you know, with bedroom, master bath, walk-in closet. Have a half bath there too for guests and whatnot. And then you have a kitchen and an open living space there. The kitchen kind of flows into the dining room / living room. Going to the second floor, you can see that there is a loft, and that's because the first floor goes all the way up to the top of the second floor. So nice open space in there with that going on. Then you have 2 bedrooms, both identical in size, as well as a full bath in between them. We definitely like the layout, and I'm hoping that we like it as much as we think we're going to. So we'll see, but I have high hopes. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, guys. And make sure to like and subscribe and keep up with this build, because I will be posting update videos along the way. Once you start putting the building up, I'll get some videos, and then, you know, we'll keep going from there with the inside and finishing things and whatnot. And you will be seeing more from me here soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.